Here we go again. Another day. Paradise. The paradise of the weakness and grossness that we create ourselves. And when you see somebody wanting to get out of the shit that you've created, Uncle Will and Colby, you certainly don't like it. I don't want to swim in your stupidity. I want to move forward, boys. You know what I mean? That's why I think it's really important. Instead of like, I will stop tagging you guys. You just gotta ask. Tag me in a video saying, "Hey, Carl, we're all done. Don't tag me anymore," and it's done. But I suggest we grab a piece of paper and we start answering the questions. What is it we don't like that Carl does? And well, have we ever given him the time to talk? Those are questions only you can answer to yourselves. You need to own your own brains, you know what I mean? But hey, well, what's going on in the world today? Well, Dagburn left in my comments that, well, let me make sure I got it right. Dagburn. Ryan told Kurt to get in contact with me. Ryan told Kurt to get in contact with me. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. When? Like, that's not a whole lot of information, eh, guys? When did Kurt say this? Is Kurt actually friends with Upchurch and just been spying on Dagburn the whole time? Now, Dagburn does say that Upchurch is an evil genius. Is he using Kurt to to get information from Dagburn, and Dagburn's just too stupid to fucking catch on? I don't know. There was the whole AD thing there. I don't know. Maybe Kurt's just playing the part of a fucking idiot on YouTube. He's setting it all up. Okay, never know. But that's right. Like, what does Kurt bring to the table? An Upchurch side. Here's the deal. Like, what do you think? You guys think Johnny Gobble gets to talk to Upchurch over this? Huh? Like, hey, who cares? Go back to my old videos. Upchurch is just catching up right now. You know what I mean? I back in the day when I would have talked to him, thinking he was chosen and everything, could have pointed all that shit out to him, being like, "Do you think Johnny Gobble's being paid, or do you just think he's just fucking being manipulated and they're just using money a little bit here and there?" You know what I mean? Is Dagburn a full-time purchase? Hey, hey, who cares? Dagburn, bro, you are all easily today. I don't know. Inside corners, you are gotta be one of the stupidest people. You are super stupid, bud. Why don't you start answering some questions here? Colby and everybody else, Uncle Will, they can decide whether or not they want me to stop tagging them. Anybody who wants me to stop tagging them, I will. What are your thoughts on your president, bud? Do you think Ashley Biden's diary is real? And if it is, should that kind of man be your president? You know what I mean? And why is Tara Reid in Russia? Now, you got to know the Biden family. They're pretty powerful, right? They got 51, 52 FBI agents to say the laptop wasn't real. That's power, baby. You got control of the FBI. You got them signing their fucking word. Their word is their name. Saying, hey, America, Donald Trump's the bad guy. This is Russian disinformation. And Putin and Trump have come up with it together. But even when you find out the laptop's real, nobody fucking gives a fuck, inside corners. Nothing is real, eh? Well, something has to be real. Nothing's real because we have to live in your fucking delusion and weakness, bud. If you stood up and asked for the answers, like, hey, why has Biden got his finger on the trigger? I don't. Why does his son call him pedo Pete? Like, that should be an easy question. That should be on CBC. Like, hey, Mr. President, why does your son call you pedo Pete? Try answering that one, motherfucker. That's what a real news would say. You know what I mean? They would be like, hey, Joe, why do you feel differently? When you thought crack was a black thing, you wanted them punished forever. But when you find out that it can get into the white families, such as yourself, leniency and pardon them. Like it's no big thing, eh? Who cares? How about, listen, I'm going to share a secret with you inside corners. I'm going to let you know how stupid everybody is. These morons that are running your brain, they tell you what's going to happen before it happens, right? Like they think you're a big joke. You just fall in line to what they say and ha ha ha. Like, can you imagine? They're as bold as Fauci comes out and says Donald Trump's going to deal with the pandemic like no one's had to deal with before. Bill Gates wrote the book so we could be prepared for the medicine he was going to make a lot of money up on. You know what I mean? Good thing Bill was prepared. And when the WEF is running simulations on how to control the internet, bot, is that like they just tell us right to your face. You know what I mean? And now, inside corners, what's your opinion? Look, here's the thing I have to admit, I'm not always right all the time. I spread misinformation. I need people to do their own research. Okay? Because sometimes I fuck up. You know, this Peter Hotez guy, Carl Nowicki, this dude, he's not, I don't think he's good for the world. I think he's bad for the world. I think we need to say something and stand up. Because here's the deal I talked about before where I thought it was $1 million. This is where I had the misinformation. I thought it was $1 million for Hotez to debate RFK. To me, science should always be able to stand up for itself and should always be willing to. That way, there's no doubt in people's minds. You know what I mean? So when I see Peter Hotez and he tries to tell me that, well, he knows what science is and just don't believe others, while he doesn't have to defend science, I got a problem with that. I don't have problems siding with science. I just need to know why I need to side with science. You know what I mean? But then again, RFK saying the science is no fucking good. So I'm thinking, like back then, he was presidential candidate, right? So you think if science thought that a presidential candidate was a whack job, it would definitely debate. But then the caveat, right, on top of it, science had to be offered money to back itself up. And I thought it was 1 million, but Patrick Beck David's telling me it was up to like three something. Can you imagine what $3 million could have done to help a charity out, eh? To reassure people that science wasn't afraid to represent itself. And then inside corners, you got to think like, I make stupid mistakes too, but I try and learn from them, right, bud? I got caught. They used my. This is why I think I got caught. I was supposed to get caught. They caught me with love. They let's tell them if you got an old person around you and you don't get it, you could kill them. You better be loving. And well, they caught themselves a big old fish called Carl, eh? Yeah, I don't know. I'd like to get answers because you got two different sides. I wish they'd come together and we could figure it out. You know what I mean? Because I don't like thinking that, well, our governments and these fucking whack job scientists want depopulation. I like I hear there's like sterilization that might be happening, myocarditis, stuff getting into the DNA. Where are you on these things inside corners? Or are you just all things Dagburn? You love your Dagburn. Fuck the world. I love Dagburn. Oh, I love Dagburn. Oh, good choice, bud. Good choice. But anyways, I think I might post this video. It's Peter Hotez. And this is why I worry for the world, because I think I read the universe, and I think they're pulling another one right in front of our faces. Peter Hotez says, guys, go check it out for yourselves. Go subscribe to the PBD podcast. Well, it's under Valuetainment here, this video. And go see what Peter Hotez says. It's pretty specific, even January 21st. A new pandemic's coming down the. He can already tell us. PBD calls him Nostradamus. Like we as civilization, when we hear that, and we know that this little fucktard won't stand on his science, we should probably say, what the fuck's going on? You know what I mean? But no one's really standing up. There should be someone standing up every day saying, Peter Hotez, you need to debate. Stop being a fucking loser. Back your shit up. Everything's recorded these days, Vintage. How are you today, Vintage? These people can threaten all they want. They're only threatening themselves. They think they're threatening me. You bring up a good point there. Who cares? I know you don't like me, but when I see people that I believe are telling the truth, it's my responsibility to come forward and say, I think you're being truthful. Who cares? This is what I don't get. I don't understand how Dagburn can act the way he does and say the things he does. He knows that car wasn't keyed because of Ryan Upchurch or Creek Squad. He got that fucking car fucking keyed because of his own stupidity. His past came back to haunt him. Like, just you were a village idiot before you were a YouTube idiot. You know what I mean? But yeah, that Peter Hotez. Who do you go to? Like, why isn't Trump or RFK standing up every day saying, "Hey, American people, like these tards are telling us another pandemic's coming. Can we come together and fucking here, just get Trump all nicely situated so they're ready to do everything to, crack down and make the United States great again, and all of a sudden, fucking boom, bird flu like a motherfucker." This is 10 times more dangerous than the vid ever was. You get it? Like, Donald Trump tells you guys there's a deep state. Either you believe him or you don't. If there's a deep state, do you think they're handing over the keys to the castle to Donald Trump right away? Like, are we fucking, are we that stupid? That's why I don't care. I have questions about Elon Musk, and you people should too. You know what I mean? Like simple things. Just, hey, did you actually, how did you start these businesses? Did you purchase them? Are you the one with the knowledge and the know-how that brought it all together? Or did you just have a vision? You're fuckity fuck, Kurt. You have no idea what fucking truth is. You're a moron, and so is your boy Upchurch. And you're gonna find out. Chosen is real, bud. Upchurch chose wrong. He chose to stick up for the stupidity of men. I'll show it. Should I try and get a hold of Triple T? Should I tell him my experience through Creek Squad? Hey, even if I am mentally ill, what am I doing wrong? Who am I trying to hurt? But you guys all want to keep coming after me. But yet you guys want to sit there and say, we want to help people with men's mental health. You are a loser, Kurt. No doubt about it. Kurt, you should never be led by a man. And you currently are, bud. Rah, 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 up church. Here's the deal, bud. You should never try and be anybody's leader, but it doesn't hurt to try and inspire. You know what I mean? Like I've been trying to do with you, brother. I've been trying to say, hey, you don't have to fall as hard as you're going to, Kurt. And just take a conversation, bud. Then you can determine whether I'm crazy or not. But you don't ever listen. I tell you, there's videos of Upchurch saying he's fucking chosen. And the people who have said it about him, he thinks they're amazingly smart and intelligent. And fucking, then he posts it. I'm down here fighting for Jesus. I took the song behind Beyond the Stars a little too far. You know what I mean? Hey, he was singing a song about not being a superstar, but being a chosen one. Fucking fell for it. Here's the big one that I fell for. This is kind of crucial, but you won't even know. All right. I don't really show it on video, Kurt, but I'm very empathic. And I seen Upchurch having a conversation one time, and he cried. It looked like he had. You can go back and try and watch it anyways. See, what a really empathic, and this is why I thought Upchurch was just a good dude. Their own good deed can make them feel like crying sometimes. So when he was talking about giving that truck to his neighbor, the one that was always there with his fucking toolbox ready to go to fucking work, and then he didn't have a ride, and Upchurch gave him a fucking truck. You can see how that brought tears to Ryan's eyes if you pay attention, because they did cut it and shit. But what am I crying about? I'm talking about Upchurch. Did he cry? When he told that story, did he cry? Go ask him. Give him a little text, bud. You think I'm such a fucking idiot, Gashville? No, 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 bud. You're in trouble. Your brain is gonna fucking explode from all the stupidity that you've put in there. You of all people could have ended this a fucking long time ago, dude. Hey, Ryan, don't ever talk to the dude or whatever. Just listen to him and then tell me he's not your guy and he can stop. But none of one of yous could do it. None of yous could take the time to actually have a conversation with me to see how I got to the point where I thought Ryan was up to or fucking was chosen. Hey, hey, Cashville, didn't you come after me because of Ronnie? Weren't you protecting Ronnie? Isn't that how we got? That's kind of weird, Ed. But here's the deal. I'm really good at picking up who people are. And well, quite frankly, I'd have to agree with Ryan. Oh, Ronnie Poo doesn't fucking love his son too much. You know what I mean? When you can talk about your son's concert and you're saying how proud you are of him because all his people love you. That's fucking narcissistic, but you know what I mean? And then Ryan says, guy told me I was gonna be a piece of shit my whole life. Should thank Ronnie for that. You know what I mean? He inspired you. Fucking be better than him. But this whole latest kerfuffle that he put the video up, like he didn't realize this, Gasville. You can go back in my videos. I was telling him, bud, you're being set up. Can you find out, Kurt or Cashville? Did they try and set up an intervention for him? That's crucial. You really should ask Upchurch. I'm not being an asshole. You don't have to let me know anything. But you should ask them, did they try and have an intervention and who was involved? Because once they get you to admit you have a problem and you go to someplace for help, you've admitted that you need help. So it's easier for them to, you know what I mean? And check this out. Remember how Dagburn used to get all those nice little videos of Ryan out of control? Do you not think that those were on purpose? Do you not think that fucking Patty knows Ryan's trigger points? And that, well, she's just like Dagburn. She's creating her own story sometimes. But the thing was, the kid didn't even fall for it. He usually looked good coming out of him. You know what I mean? It's just some people bought on to it with their narration of shit. But if you actually paid attention and listened, uh, okay, what do I do that a demon would do? AD. Listen, I'm just trying to make flowers all grow. Flowers all bloom like Upchurch. You know what I mean? But here's the deal. I'm dealing with a bunch of weeds, right? I'm dealing with a bunch of weeds. Here's the deal. even weeds flower, right? It's possible. Like, I just got my shipment in, AD. Hey, bud, you tell me if this is a good price. Okay, bud? Mail call. I'll show you my mail call. See, this is why Christians are gonna hate me, eh? We got ourselves an ounce of Kush mints, popcorn style, but nice tight nuggies. So we got that, okay, AD. What else we got? We got some peanut butter pop or peanut butter cookies. Got an ounce of that too. Popcorn. See those little. See, the thing is with the popcorn, and I have to use a pipe, and it's harsh. It's a little bit more flavorful, you know what I mean? Maybe the THC isn't quite as high, but when you're getting it at like 28, 29%, like, does it really matter if it's a little less? You know what I mean? 80. So I got those two and 3.5 grams, but some Kushberry. Hey, I I didn't actually order that. That was a freebie. And then we got one Astro cookie, 1 gram of Astro cookie, bud. I didn't purchase that neither. That was a gift. What else I got? A pair of my supplier's socks. Good old BC weed, eh, AD? And I got this too. Hey, bud. So that was my mail call for 162 bucks, bud. What do you think about that? Not bad. 2 ounces. Then you got. You think I got robbed? What would you pay for 2 ounces, bud? Right? Listen, an ounce is going for at least around like decent stuff, dude. I'm not talking about. I've seen what Hillbilly shows on his videos as weed, and well, I don't know what that is, but I got caught in that too, though. Oh, you shell out for the pound, eh, Cashville? No, he's got one where I think he shows a bag of wheat. I don't know what it is. It doesn't look right. There's one out there, I know because I made fun of it before, but it might be good stuff. You never know. AD, sometimes looks can be deceiving, eh? Dev Task Hillbilly, what it's all about. Usually he's here, but that's Amish weed. Why do both Carls hide the percentage? I'm not hiding the percentage, dude. Would you like me to go to the website and find those guys that prove to you and go, this is what, hey, hey, well, do we have to do this, AD? You want to think you're better than me? I'll let you keep thinking that. It's garbage stuff, AD. I got ripped off. Those socks do not look sturdy though. They are not premium socks, let me tell you. And they were free. I didn't purchase them. They gave me socks, 3.5 grams, Cushberry, one Astro cookie, and one single joint for free. So 162 bucks for 2 ounces of good weed. This is BC weed there, bud. You know what I mean? If you have you're so dumb. What do you think about Peter Hotez, eh, bud? Do you think he's calling the next pandemic and you're just gonna sit back and watch him? Or are you gonna we could pull should I pull out Captain Common Sense and try and get everybody to fucking start sending fucking videos to Peter Hotez saying, hey, don't fucking do it, dummy. We'll get you. We're gonna get you, Peter. Actually, we're not, Peter. You're gonna get yourself. Like you got yourself in a whole bunch of satanic problems, and well, maybe I'm wrong, AD, right? I'm gonna call this motherfucker out on TikTok. Come on, Peter. Get your brains together. That's the one thing. I should make a video for you, AD. Can you start showing your face nice like I do? And I'll make a nice video for you. Where's your head at? Where's your head at? We can't do this without you, AD. Where's your head at? We need you. Find your brain, AD. Come back to the light. Come back. Remember where you came from, AD. Leave the darkness behind, brother. Let it all go. You know what I mean? Let her go, brother. This stupidity, it doesn't look good on you. If you believe in the Bible, Carl, you know the world is going to end badly. Hey, if there's one thing I've learned in this world, never trust a man. And well, what if the ending in here is the ending that Satan wants for you or me, or maybe not? But AD, this is where I got a real problem where common sense comes in the hand. Hey, what if we can avoid all the bad shit if we just started doing the right shit? You know what I mean? Understanding that, well, we as humanoids are not acting very good. If we started being instead of noise, we could change the world. And maybe we don't have to suffer. But the thing is, there has to be chaos before there's peace, bud. But here's the thing, the good ones are suffering. I didn't come here to help the fucking ones like you who are fucking enjoying life and thinking everything's great. It's the ones that have already going or gone through or going through the fucking chaos because they can't figure out what's going on around them. Or they'd rather pick drugs than fucking there's no hope. They don't see hope. And I do. And that bothers you guys. Because here's the thing, AD. I think drugs are of the devil, but they can also be your greatest victory to God. Because, like, you know how a lot of junkies find God because they go outside of themselves and they look for the power because that's fucking heavy suffering, right, bud? Right? Heavy suffering, right? Some of them have to suffer big time, and they reach for that thing that can fucking get them through. So the devil's tools can work for God too. Because sometimes when you think shit's going good like AD does, you don't actually see what's going on around you because you're ignorant. And you like to live in your ignorance. I love you too, Vintage. Well, AD is a father. Like, I don't know if you know this or not, but these are just my opinions and my thoughts. I watched a video with Joe Biden with the World Economic Forum in the background. This is before he was president. And his plan was to open borders. Go look at the speech yourself. It's not hard to figure out Mayorkas fucked all that shit up on purpose. And if he did, I might be wrong. He should be in jail. He tried to hurt humanity with allowing human trafficking, drugs over the border, so they're accessible for your kids, bud. But you think you're so fucking wonderful, you'll never have to worry about that. But yet you say you came from a good family and you ended up a junkie, right? Isn't that the story? Wouldn't it be nice if we could change the world and end the cycle where it was a better life to live than fucking live a fantasy on drugs? You don't think that your kids have the chance of hanging out with the wrong people? Are you fucking for real, dude? You weren't even the one teaching your children. Your children are in the Minnesota school system. And well, what are they being taught, AD? I can only imagine. They are the trans refugee state or whatever it is. I don't know, what never happened to you, eh? And fuck those who it does happen to. And but in Minnesota, your children get to decide over the parents. They think the children are the brains of the operation. It's probably because, well, their citizens give their brains over. Fuck. I don't think Tampon Tim's gonna do well when he realizes there's a God. I don't know what skeletons he's got in the closet, but he does some weird thinkings. You know what I mean? And it's stinkins. That's what I think, AD. But just because I think something doesn't make it real, right, bud? I'm the Red Kachina. I'm the Red Kachina. I'm the Red Kachina. And you're in fucking trouble. I'm the Red Kachina. I'm the Red Kachina. And your brain is in trouble, AD. Ollie is Uncle Will's brain. It's gonna fucking splatter when he finds out he's misused his matter. Hey, you know what I mean, motherfuckers? Listen, I love yous all, but I've fucking had it now. You guys have tried to treat me like shit, never let me talk, never tried to show me where I'm wrong, tried to make me feel like I'm fucking crazy. So you're gonna have a heavy price to pay, aren't you? Caca! That you all brought on your fucking selves. You know why? Because you're stupid. But hey, there's still hope, AD. It's not over till it's over. You can fight to end your stupidity. But that's on you, brother. You know what I mean? You were a brave soldier before, willing to give your life over to, well, your government. Are you willing to fight for your own soul, brother? That's the real fight, eh? I'd start finding out who you are, buddy. And well, you did this to yourself. Always. You think it's a joke until it's not. Just like Jesus said, show me my fucking sins. Because I have been a sinner, but I've been fucking reborn. So none of the shit I ever did fucking matters an iota, especially if I can use it to my fucking benefit to build myself and make myself better. But here's the deal, AD. I never purposely tried to hurt anybody. Never purposely tried to fucking lie on anybody. I just let the wrong fucking spirits in. You think I'm out there, Shane? You think I'm out there because you guys are fucking weak and you guys will have a pedophile fucking president. And we don't care when someone fucking puts their job on the line to say, hey, France is being ran by a fucking pedophile or some sort of fucking weird shit that's going on because the missus ain't a missus, it's a man. And no one gives a flying fuck because you're all stupid. Carl, you couldn't fight your way out of a wet paper suit. Here's the deal, Kurt. 50 something years old. I need some inspiration. I do. I do. So once we find out that I'm chosen, let's get an answer right now, Buck Chow. Let's find a way to get her on. Huh? You want to fucking beat me up so bad or think that I'm less than you? Say the word, sweetheart. Interested? You want to beat me up? You think I'm a pushover? You ain't fucking pushing me over, bud, because you're a loser. You don't know enough to protect your fucking children, you fucking douchebag. And when somebody does try to fucking alarm you, fucking ring a ding 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 ding, shit ain't fucking good, Kurt. Hey, why don't you fucking listen to what I have to say before you're an idiot? Well, I don't care what PBR did. This is me, Kurt. PBR has nothing to do with me. This is you and me, honey. You want to think you're better than me? Like I said, you're only hurting yourself, Kurt. Huh? I don't know, Kurt, if I went by your past, by the records that are there, I'd have to say any man who put his hands on a woman ain't much of a fucking tough guy in my eyes. Hey, take it on the chin, bud. It's not real, all right? You pray for me, Kurt. I pray for your children and I pray for your family that they get the fuck away from their coward fucking loser dad and husband and get right with God. Because you can't get right with God with a fucking moron in your midst. It's time to dump the trash. You know what I mean? And you're trash, Kurt. We can debate it if you want. I was thinking maybe I'll make a video for Triple T. Maybe I can tell my Ryan Upchurch slash Creek Squad story. What do you think about that? And then we can find out how great Upchurch is and how great Creek Squad is. Because, well, if I'm a liar, I've never deleted a video, bud. I've never deleted any comments, never nothing. So if I'm a liar, I would be exposed, right? Yeah, your family should leave you too, little me. You're not riding too good, especially there in California. But then again, there's something about you. I don't know what it is. I do feel sorry for you. And I think it is because of the fluoride. And like, oh, I really do hope you guys take to the change. You know what I mean? Because I hate to find out what happens if you don't. And really, what does God ask of us? Just treat each other as ourselves. And well, we just can't do that. And I know what you're thinking, Kurt. You're like, Carl, you're so mean. You tell me I'm stupid. No, but that's real love. That's me. Knowing if I was you, I would want someone to fucking tell me I was stupid. I feel like, hey, tell me over and over again how my children are in trouble so I can fucking something will click in my fucking head. You know what I mean? But anyways, God is real. God is great. It's something you should fucking appreciate, but you don't. You don't care about truth, do you? Because if you're gonna find out the truth, then you have to bring common sense into it. Well, if that's true, then that it shouldn't be there. It should be it's somewhere else. Hey? Could you imagine? I got Upchurch just lying all over the fucking place, acting like an idiot. His own recordings. I'm chosen. Look, this person is fucking extraordinarily smart. Look at all my stuff. Hey, if you voted for Kamala, don't be my fan. Go away. You're never gonna change and you're stupid. Instead of having a conversation saying, hey, did you guys realize what you're standing up for? You know what I mean? This is just my opinions, but hey, for some reason, her running was all based, and I'll fucking tell you, she got a lot of fish with it. That fucking abortion thing. Just fucking don't understand myself, AD, but hey, like I've said, God gave us free will. It's just unfortunate that nobody knows God is real. You know what I mean? Nobody takes him seriously. So, like what I say is, hey, you want to have an abortion center? Just know what you're doing to yourself. You know what I mean? That's why I wish there'd be like, you know what I mean? A little flick to go where everybody thought, hey, God's possible. God might be real. I might want to think about what I'm doing before I fucking do it. Is killing babies the thing that I should be doing? You know, not taking responsibility for my actions. You know what I mean? That's the thing today. Satan won't make you take responsibility for your actions, but God does, and that's why nobody wants anything to do with God because they just want to do whatever the fuck they want, little me. I voted for Justin and supported the COVID shot. Now you're trying to use trigger points on me, bud. Like you're old news there, narcissist. Like your little tricks are really stupid to me. You are so dumb. I'm fighting to show people who got it. Maybe we made a mistake. And if we come together, maybe there's a remedy to remedy our mistakes. But you know what I mean? Let's learn from our mistakes and not make them again. Because on January 21st, Peter Hotez, Nostradamus, servant of Satan, or could you guys call science? That fucking Neil Patrick guy, whatever the fuck his name is, that guy, he's riding high with Satan, man. That's science today. That's the motherfuckers you guys. This is how fucking stupid we are. Or at least you're a bit of a good actress. You wanna see some heavy you gotta watch it in sequence, bud. She's beautiful. You wanna see some complete fucking narcissism, like, just like this Billy Carson situation, bud. Go watch his wife's video, then he puts out a video, and oh my goodness, bud, he can't help but throw in people's faces. Like, the thing is that he won't like, he should just say, "I'll debate again." Like, "Fuck, I was in a bad place," but no, that's not it. No. So, he looks bad, so if he looks bad, then people aren't gonna believe him anymore, right? And it's his own fault, they're his own words and shit, but instead of trying to he's gonna sue. Anyways, Captain Kirk, I hope that you go watch that video because he likes to tell you how much better he is than you. It's fucking hilarious, dude. Like, if you want, I'll give you some key points. Just because I know you're kinda slow and you don't pick up on things, but he really likes to emphasize the things that he has. Like, he can't help himself but tell you that he has an elevator in his fucking house. Then he's talking about how he's laying down in his home theater. No, I actually have a real home theater in my house. He's telling everybody, "Hey, this forbidden knowledge that I've given to you guys fucking pays." Then he's talking about this guy that he took the fucking podcast with. He's like, "This guy, he just wants to be me, just like me. He uses my chef. He uses my chef. He got that chef." You gotta go see it. It's fucking hilarious. Full blown out fucking narcissistic fuck, just losing his mind. And people buy onto his bullshit. Look at me, I'm the victim. I almost died. I was not compatible with fucking doing it. It's hilarious. Hey, if you weren't feeling well, challenge him back again. You're Billy Carson, you got a name. Fucking battle him. But no, no, just like Upchurch. He likes to say a lot of people talk shit about him, but if people were really coming after him, wouldn't they be fucking dissing him other than one fucking guy? You know what I mean? Like, if they were all against him, wouldn't they be like, he could be a man, he could fucking diss them in tracks, you know what I mean? But that's how this all got started, right? A diss track. Tom McDonald. Upchurch didn't feel like he got his credit and his dues. Fucking Tom McDonald didn't stroke his little fucking ego the way he wanted it his stroked. And if Tommy's gonna hang out, and I'm not saying Tommy's not an idiot because, well, certainly he is. To fucking tell Captain Kurt, if you try to be a tough guy and tell Kurt you got pictures of his house and shit, you're a fucking moron. Hey, Kurt. Dean, I love it. What are all the boys saying? Demons hate the Bible. I don't hate the Bible. Who said I hate the Bible? I just think it's been manipulated and fucked with. The message is in there clearly. The heart and mind of Jesus. Believe in Jesus, for it is the truth. The truth is the way. No, I totally. I just. I think there's like some tomfoolery. I'm allowed to think that, right? Like the Bible is one of the like the greatest book ever, right? Without the Bible, how would I have known about Jesus? How could God have shown me Jesus? Like you wanna use shit against me. I have nothing against the Bible. I don't know, maybe it's the perfect it's not the word of God, though, because the Bible tells me that Jesus is the fucker. That's the way, not the Bible. You know what I mean? Wasn't listen, wasn't Jesus saying to the Pharisees, "Hey, you guys are laying down a lot of bullshit, a lot of extras to benefit you. So let's get back to the basics, people." Isn't no, right? Well, this is quality information. It's too bad you fucking refuse to take it on into your brain. So your brain stays stagnant and stupid, and you live in fucking stupidity. But like these are real world problems. Like we're on the brink of nuclear war. We've got a whole bunch of countries that are now backed by gold, and we are backed by fuck all. But but there's a new pandemic coming right down the pike. Peter Hotez. Should we be concerned? Well, we found out Fauci was a magician. Hey, Trump's gonna have a pandemic. And well, we should take his sidekick seriously. You know what I mean? Maybe we could put some videos. Hey, Cashville, you like doing gangster videos and stuff. Why don't you do a different kind of video? Huh? Why don't you do one to Peter Hotez saying, hey, motherfucker, we want to see what RFK is all about before they throw him in that fucking department. So why don't you, on behalf of fucking science, show the world what a menace RFK is? Hey, can you do that? Can you do that, Castro? Let's get answers, buddy, from people like Peter. Or do you want to keep thinking the Peter is better than you? Because the Peter knows he's better than you. Because he is. Because he knows you're stupid and you allow Peter to be better than you. But what Peter isn't expecting is, well, for you to get to know yourself, Cashville, and then you take your power away from Peter, and then you make Peter pay for what Peter has done to humanity. And then from that, maybe there's a blessing. As Peter is suffering, maybe that gives Peter a reason to come to God. And then it all works out in the end for everybody, eh, Cashville? But I don't know. Peter might be a little hard in the head. You know what I mean? It might be a hard comeback for Peter. I don't know. I can only hope for Peter, eh? But if I was you, I would get on Peter. Are you going to get on Peter? Costco? Is that something you're interested in? Going after Peter to help the world when we can prevent the spread of this new pandemic before it even happens. You never know. You know what I mean? But Costco, we as society, we need to let them know. Hey guys, it's nothing against you guys, but we just want to know the truth. So, for our benefit as humanity, I think it's best that, well, we start having conversations. Castile loves speeders, but you see what I'm saying? Like, I noticed Uncle Will. I didn't watch it. They were talking shit about me. They were pulling up a video, but I didn't watch whatever the fuck they were doing. It was a Captain Common Sense one. You know what I mean? I will use the devil's tools against them, brother. It's just a matter of time. I don't know who I have to go to. Do I expose Creek Squad and Upchurch first? Do you think Triple T would give me the opportunity? You know what I mean? Because I won't lie about Kurt. I'll just say what I think is the truth. And then maybe Kurt will give me the respect to give his side of the story. You know what I mean? We'll never have that conversation. That time has passed, but maybe Kurt could go on and, well, because I got myself on a bigger platform than him and I got to say my side of things. And it sure would be great to hear Kurt's. Because, like I said, chances of us having a conversation, bud, that's done passed by. Like Jesus said, he was coming for separation. I still want the best for you, Kurt. I hope that we meet in heaven someday. I would be so proud of you. You know what I mean? I would be super proud of you to just get over your own stupidity and ignorance. It's a wonderful thing. I've went through it myself, bud. Now my trip was again, she's a little different, but about the person that everybody loved. That fucker's gone. Gone, gone, gone. Hey, because when all you want is the truth, it hurts people. They don't like it. This version of me, Kurt, I love. I love myself. And when you truly love yourself, then you truly love others. You know what I mean? Even people who, as relentless as you fucks have been to try and convince me that I'm crazy, still only want the best for you. But unfortunately, you're gonna have to pay for your karma. I don't think you understand what you're out there doing to society. You know what I mean? You're out here trying to break a man who only wants the best for you. It's weird, eh? And you want me to think that you are the good people. Congratulations. Congratulations. Listen, what if there is no participation badges anymore? Either you're a winner or a loser, and it's your choice to decide. Want to keep living like this? Who knows? That's the thing. I don't know. That's what makes this hard. It's not knowing. But willing to take the chance. Find out. Go on the ride. See where it leads. You guys don't understand what I'm saying. It's like I'm in a different dimension. Hey, you see me, but you don't really hear me. AD, I'm not saying I am, but because my goal as a human being is to live my life through the truth with Jesus Christ the best way I can. Learn from my mistakes, take my mistakes and build greatness out of them. You know what I mean? How would you feel if I was able to prove I was the Red Kachina, the Mashiach sent by God? And this is hard for me to say. Like, I truly believe it because I believe that people who fucking lie upon God and saying they're servants of God when they're not and they're only trying to fucking serve themselves, that's the worst thing you can ever do. You know what I mean? I serve God. I serve the Father. Well, how are you gonna feel? How's it gonna adapt? How's it gonna get back from that, that God has picked people to come down and help, and your refusal to fucking help or, in fact, try and confuse or I don't know what it is that you guys try and do. 'cause you never answer. You got a demon." And I say, "What demons? What do I do that's demonic?" You won't answer. "Hey, Kurt, does Upchurch have a Nazi room?" That's pretty easy to explain. But why are you hanging out with Dagburn? Okay? Are you an agent for Upchurch and it's just recon? Or are you a fucking retard and are actually friends with him? After everything he's done to your shrine guy. You know what I mean? I should go try. Nah, fuck it. Take too much time. I was gonna go try and find those videos where I'm like trying to show up church fucking they're trying to set him up for the big nasty, but that was a long time ago and he's just figuring it out now. That's fucking hilarious. Fucking hilarious. I used to think that guy was smart. Well, he still is. I mean, it's not that he's stupid, but if you don't believe what he does, like he tells you, you can judge a book by its cover. Hey, if you don't think like me, go fuck your hat. There are no aliens. Arr! Whatever, bud. You were the one that was painting UFOs all the time and fucking like I don't know. That's the thing. None of us really know, eh, Kurt, until we know. You're chosen, you tell me. Well, I don't like you want me to think that I know everything, Kurt. See, I think that's your problem. You wanna think that you know everything. I don't, bud. I don't. I only try and use common sense. Common sense tells me that, well, things aren't right and they're pretty easy to spot, and yet you're just there with blinders. Like her, I'm a son of God, and you've treated me like shit, like complete dog shit. And it's not that it's just that we're all sons and daughters of God. So it matters what you do to people. You know what I mean, Kurt? But you picked the domino, the first domino to fuck with. Can you imagine that? You're gonna be world famous, Kurt. World famous, bud. It's gonna be amazing how you react to this. Catherine reacts to his own fame. How are we gonna do this, Kurt? Are we gonna make money off your stupidity, or are we gonna do things to try and change the world? How do we take this? Do we still worship Upchurch when we don't need him anymore? Because you'll be on your own fame, bud. You won't need Upchurch anymore. You might even be more famous than Upchurch. Hey, how would you like that, Kurt? See, I want to make yours and Dagburns and all of your guys' dreams all come true. I even want Harlow Blonde to be this fucking that girl. She fucking oh. Have you ever seen somebody so needy for love? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, Kurt. It almost makes you gag in your mouth. That girl needs to love herself first. I know, like, first thing she should do is lay off the makeup. Stop fucking with the filters. You know what I mean? Come original or don't come at all. Carl's Rampage video, final act. Carl, get help, please. What do I need help with, Kurt? What is it? Please answer. What do I need help with? Peter Hotez? The pedophiles running our countries? One of the most famous. presidents you guys have had in the recent times doesn't have paperwork to be an American. And I'm supposed to sit back and go, yeah, you're a genius, Kurt. Your country, it's all full of geniuses. Or am I lying? Am I misinformed? Do you know what I mean? Why does Obama hide the fact that he like men sucking his dick? Because he didn't sue that guy. And why your president might have been smoking crack the whole time. Are you serious? He was a crack smoker. Like if that guy was lying, they should have sued him. You know what I mean? Playing for some random pedo is your wild, your brain is fried, bro. No, these people are in charge because we allow them to, but you don't know to stand up to your FBI and say, or rally the troops and say, why do 51 and 52 FBI agents think that they can lie to us and manipulate our brains, which may have manipulated an election? That is fraud. That is treason, brother. You know what I mean? And well, if they got Epstein and Ghislaine, it's not hard to figure out. There's clowns in the FBI and CIA if they can't find any clients. They're probably paid off. You know what I mean? Who would have the money to pay them off? I don't know. But you want to keep allowing children to be trafficked. You don't care, AD. You must love it. Why do you love children being trafficked? Because you won't stop it. You know there's a problem, but yet you allow it. You're an enabler. You like children being trafficked, or you try and help stop it. You're sick. There's something wrong with your brain, AD. You're not doing well. None of yous. You love child trafficking because, like all of yous have told me, well, what's going on, Carl? We know you're the fucking idiot. No, you're the fucking idiot for not trying to stop it, for not identifying where the fucking problems are. Like the CIA and FBI, they're not handing over any fucking tapes. They're not, no flight logs, no nothing. Everything's a big fucking mystery, except for the fact that, well, Delane and, well, we don't even know if he's dead or not because, well, surprise, surprise, the fucking videos are just, oh, oh, yes, we as society just turn a blind eye and go, I'm glad he's dead. God Epstein, good man. I'm so glad. Shame, shame. Hey, unfucking believable. Your guys' brain capacity. You need to open it up. You know what I mean? Even professionals don't want that task, Captain Kirk. Well, son of a gunner, you're gonna be famous, princess. You're gonna be famous. I want you to be famous too, because I've tried to talk to professionals. Just like I'm on here now, I've been doing it for a long time saying, "Hey, will anybody just talk to me?" You know what I mean? Is it that hard to let you know how I got to this? And because it's hard just making a video and you're not actually being able to have like a conversation with somebody, you know what I mean? It's much easier to get out if you, but that was just a pure refusal on everybody in my life's part. You know what I mean? But everybody's been there to try and fuck me in the brain every time they can. We'll get to that, eh, Kurt? Your mom says you get codes from Upchurch when you're sleeping. Hey, what kind of codes are you get? Oh, Kurt, these are little childish reactions. You could react to what I'm saying, but you won't. You wanna put me in, like, a bubble with PBR. Somehow I'm the idiot and you're the fucking no, Kurt, you're the fucking idiot. You can't dispute anything I say. You love pedophiles. You must. You let them run around on the streets all the time. Really big ones with lots of money. You're sicko. That's why the world fucking sucks. Because people like you, dude, you, like, my wife was talking the other day about the granddaughter. Oh, I can get her in dance and dance and cheer. And so what are you gonna do when she can't make the team because she's not? She's just a regular girl, one of those weak girls. Uh, oh, fuck! Like that's like there's men already going into little girls' change rooms. Like this is a real fucking thing. It's a problem. We got AD. I bring this up all the time. I do think there's good police out there. I just think they're scared little wuss ass bitches who won't stand up for the right things. In Windsor, but the women asked for help because they didn't feel comfortable with the man in their change rooms, and they got denied. And anybody who would stick up for them was told, if you don't shut the fuck up, you're gonna get punished. You know what I mean? We're just training ourselves because, well, we have to provide for our families, and, well, we can't give up that pension. We gotta fucking toe the line, eh? Throwing our morals right out the fucking window, have no idea we're doing them because we're nice and we're doing what's right for our own family. So we're not willing to stand up for each other because we rather go around making hate videos. You know what I mean? Isn't that what you said, Kurt? Hate brings all the boys to the yard and the girls. Your hate is something special, though. It's your ignorance that really gets me, Kurt. It's because you see a lot of good things. You're just not about those things. You're a facade, a fake, a fraud, a man of many faces. You got Dagburn face, you got Upchurch face, you got Kurt Reacts face, and then you got Kurt with AD's face, all sorts of little faces. And everybody sees it, Kurt. A lot of people see you, Kurt. You can hide behind your shrine, bud. But if you have a shrine, you'll never really shine. You'll always be in the shadow of Upchurch, bud. Meow, meow. Uh, what advice his little me gave me. That man has lied more upon me than anybody else in the whole wide world. Lied, lied, lied. And well, I will never have to tell my story again. It's already been written. Tell the story. Recorded. I can't lie, and neither can little me. And when little me has to face little me and his own little actions, cha cha cha. I love you, brother. Get well. Right? Duty. What's duty saying? Kurt can be a lot of things, but a pedo, that's wild as I didn't say Kurt was a pedo. I said he supports, he lets them get away with it. He has told me that he knows what's going on. You know what I mean? He just allows it to go on. He doesn't know he can be the difference. He doesn't know he can change the world. I'm not the problem here, bud. Kurt is. Kurt's the problem. If you sit in silence and stupidity and you accept it, you become part of it. You don't get that. But anyway, this has almost been an hour and a half. Been a slice. Um, Kurt, I can't wait to tell my Upchurch story and show that video where he made his comments on it. It's gonna go well for him. I'm no Dagburn. I'm the motherfucker that can make your hair go gray. Not Upchurch, bitch. That's me. Bye bye for now.